Okay, 20-minute lamb. Stick one eye on the clock. Actually don't, because it's not dinner time. But if it were, and you only had 20 minutes, and you know, suddenly you've got people to entertain, and you're thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? This is important, I've got to do something in half an hour. Then this is the thing to do. So we've got our beautiful little baby racks of lamb, and make sure that they're slightly smaller as opposed to slightly bigger. We put our lamb inside our marinating bowl, and we have here some teriyaki, which you know I absolutely, sorry, I'm just down here. I absolutely love, because it's like the salt and the flavour. And of that we need 4 fluid ounces. Where are we? Number 4.
And so this is for 3 baby racks of lamb.
3 or 4. 3 or 4, but this marinade is going to act like the gravy afterwards, which is why I love this so much. Tablespoons Dijon. I love this Grey Poupon stuff, it's fabulous.
It's the best.
3 fluid ounces of olive oil. I tell you what was strange, you know, normally when I do this, you go by feeling, you know? You sort of think a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so it was quite interesting for me to actually weigh it all out. But I think I've done it right, and this is what you're left with. So there we go, 3 olive oil. It's almost like making a salad dressing, you know? Pepper. No salt just at this stage.
But why no salt at this stage?
Just because you don't want the salt to draw any liquid out of the meat. You want a nice lot of pepper like that, and some lemons. Squeeze them in. Don't worry too much about the pips at this stage, you can pull them out. So we got 1 and
I'm just going to zoom in on this lovely marinade you're making, because it just looks incredible.
It's gorgeous,
look at that.
Huh?
And it literally does look like you're making a salad dressing.
Yeah.
You're dressing the lamb.
That's right. Now here we've got some lovely fresh thyme, so you can just chop a little bit of that off. If you haven't got fresh, doesn't matter, use dried. Throw that in, and with your fork you're going to whip that all up like that, so that it's all nicely combined there. And also, while I've got the fork in my hand, I'm going to give these guys a little prick all over here and there, just to allow that flavour to really seep in. They're so tender. Such lovely little babies. Okay, so we've got that now sitting pretty. You can get in there with your hands. I always like to get in with your hands, give it a nice little bit of a massage.
Get physical.
Exactly. Now, if I was marinating this, I would leave this out the fridge, okay?
Till you want to cook it.
Till the end of time. Okay. This is where our 5 minutes comes in. This is the first 5 minutes. So you saw how quick the marinade takes. So we put these in.
So
5 minutes.
You're browning it now.
Brown for 5 minutes. Turn this guy over. Come on, baby. So we're on a slightly lower heat now because we don't want to burn them, and we want to give them time to give a nice even colour all over, because as you know, it's only going to be 10 minutes in the oven, which will just be enough to cook them beautifully on the inside. This has had its couple of minutes. It's got a nice even colour. So, with our oven gloves, in our preheated oven, which is at 400 Fahrenheit, 200 centigrade, we have a nice little oven tray. We turn the heat off underneath our lamb, and we sit these boys 1, 2, 3 nicely like this. Okay, and now
the magic.
Add a little bit of salt and flavor. Get your spatula, you don't want to lose a drop. And you pour that beautiful sauce over that. Look at that. And it is quite important at this stage that you do use an oven tray. Let me turn this up so you can hear me.
I'm going to just zoom into this.
It's important that you use an oven tray that fits your lambs, because you want that sauce, you know, you don't want that to disappear. Okay. Good luck, my darlings. In you go. So your lamb's in the oven. You've got about 7 minutes to go, and you're going to make this beautiful avocado and tomato salad. Quick, goes with so many different things. This, I can't tell you how often I make this.
And this was like originally your mother's recipe, is that correct?
Yeah, honestly, I've never seen it fail.
So those are cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes, a lovely avocado, which when you're buying, you don't need to squeeze to death all over. You just need to press the top there, and if it's got some give, should be ready.
And does it matter if it's like a Hass avocado or a...
It matters if it's a good avocado.
Just as long as it's ripe and ready.
That's right. So you cut in half, cut through like that, score through it.
You're very speedy.
Get to these.
7 minutes, that's all you've got.
Need for speed.
In it goes.
In it goes. You can make as much or as little as you want. So we will, for the purposes of us again, just do one. Now, take our lovely salad spoon and fork. This is the best way to make dressing. You make it actually in the bowl. So, mold and salt, the best. Crumble that in. Much nicer, I find, than salt mills. I don't know, I like the control. So I'm doing it in a nice big wide bowl. I've put salt, pepper, get our lovely Dijon again. Nice dollop of Dijon. You can have more, you can have less, whatever you want.
Wow.
Good balsamic.
See, a lot of people get a bit put off by pulse. They don't know which ones to buy. There's so many.
Buy the best if you can. Buy the best if you can, or buy several different ones and use your best ones for different recipes. Olive oil, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Give that a nice toss all together.
I have to come in here because this is just
Come in and have a
my
look.
favourite thing ever. I make this all the time.
Don't worry if you break up a couple of the avocados. It's actually nicer that way. Get a few lovely fresh basil leaves and throw them in. And there we go.
I smell the basil, just wonderful.
I know, it's divine. Look at these babies.
Oh my God.
Now, it's very important that you let these guys sit. So these beauties have had their 5 minutes sitting. Put them on a nice tray. Oops. Like this. And I'm going to carve into one of these guys now. Oh, first, I'm going to just give this gravy a little bit of a stir.
Look at that gravy.
Put it in your gravy boat.
That is the way lamb should be.
Oh, just gorgeous.
Just perfect. Nice and pink.
Nice and pink. And you serve, you know, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 to a plate. More, 5, 6 to a plate. You know, they're like little bites, really. Just gently in between each bone like that. So let's actually plate these guys up. Nicely like this. Got your spoon. Spoon over a little bit of gravy. A little bit of your salad. Look at that for healthy dinner. There you go. Lovely.
So that's 20-minute lamb.
20-minute lamb done in 20 minutes. 5 to brown, 10 in the oven. Very important, 5 to sit. Carve gently because that sitting time has allowed all those juices to soak back in, so it's easy just to carve it up like that. 4 or 5 bones on the plate. Little tip is to give people a nice side plate just to put your bones on, so you can also go for more. That's it. Job
Wonderful.
done.
Perfect housewife material.
Well, yeah. Something, perfect something.
Okay. Mangiare.
Mangiare.